Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, along with probably a few more, are going to be about our tractor pulling that we've done over the years. I think I've mentioned in the last few videos that I was probably going to post something like this. So I thought I'd just do a kind of a brief introduction of what these videos are and what kind of pulling we do and all that good stuff, and maybe just a brief little history. So if you've been watching quite a few of my videos, you probably noticed that all of my equipment, tractor, combine wise, is Massey Ferguson. That's all I use. It's what I grew up on. That's what I've used all my life. So obviously that's what we use for our tractor pulling as well. Now, the type of classes may be different than what most people are used to. These are not the blow a lot of smoke, go fast down the track, get as much horsepower out of them as possible type pulls. It's not the, what do they call it, the NTPA pulling whatsoever. These are farm tractors. These pulls that you're going to see are farm stock tractor pulling. These tractors are right off the farm. Now, we've been probably doing this for over 30 years now. The videos that you'll be seeing, we probably started videoing these maybe 10 years ago. So these videos are going to be all over the last several years. I'll just have them kind of mixed, matched in there. But we pulled two tractors over the years. One of them is a Massey Ferguson 65, and the other one is a Massey Ferguson 180. Now, the type of pulls that we did, as I said, were farm stock. Now, they had two styles of pull that we participated in. One was a speed limit class, where each class they had a set speed limit, and you couldn't go faster than that. If you did, you were out. Now, there's lots of those pulls around, but they have a variation in speed limits. The ones that we did, we usually stuck around that 3 mile an hour. That, to me, is stock tractor pulling, at least in the weight classes we were doing. If you were going faster than that, if they thought the speed limits need to be faster, then those tractors more likely weren't stock. And yes, there was always some in that 3 mile an hour class that were not stock, but at least kept it a little bit competitive because they couldn't get their speed up. The other style that we participated a lot in, and unfortunately they don't do a whole lot anymore, was a horsepower classes. And how that works is each weight class has a set horsepower limit, meaning you cannot go over that horsepower. For example, if it was a 7,500 pound class, the horsepower limit might be set at 75 horsepower. So that means if you're 1 mile, or not 1 mile an hour, 1 horsepower over, you were thrown out. And how they checked you is usually the top 3 or 5 tractors at the end of the class, they brought back, they put on a dyno, and they checked your horsepower. And you had to be under that horsepower limit, or you were out. That kept it fair. That was true stock tractor pulling, in my opinion. Almost everybody that participated in that was tractors they brought just right off the farm. So that's just a brief overview of what you're about to see. Like I said, I kind of mix-matched different pulls in there. You're probably not going to be able to tell which ones are speed limit, which ones were the horsepower classes. It doesn't really matter. We only want 1 speed, so. But these are going to be variations of different years. So some of the tracks might be the same video, but it's just a different year. we traveled usually within a 50-mile radius, but sometimes we went a little bit farther with some of these pulls. I did pull a few times over in Pennsylvania and pulled out a few times out in western Ohio. But most of these pulls were probably within about 50 miles of where we live. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the pulling video.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Just about ready by 4 feet and 2.